So if you remember one thing from the next 5 minutes, I hope that you remember that if public media can do it, anybody can, including you. Sure, we have the ladies from Daily Dish. We own that. They are ours. They are our peeps. Here's our business model. We would like you to watch Pledge, and we would very much encourage you to become a member. Very similar to the lady on the elevator at the Westin who says that you're at the lobby, because we want to have that intimate relationship with you. And here, everybody thinks of us as one entity. They don't care if it's freaking radio or television, but we sure do. Those are our damn brands, and you better not touch them. They're very, very important to us, and we don't want them trickling over. Here's some other stuff. Biggest market in the country, Friday night, 7 o'clock. What do they air? Lawrence Welk. You know why? Because their board and their members say they damn well want to see it after the early bird special. They want it from 7 to 8, and then they want to be able to get to bed. So how in this world do we make sure that something as awesome as public media survives and remains relevant when everybody's freaking talking about the fact that she can balance a champagne glass on her butt? Like, what do you do? So here, public media, we have our solution. We're ready to go. It's called the Public Media Platform. All it is, in a nutshell, is taking what we do at the satellite interconnection, which is in a vat of radio and a vat of television and doesn't include digital, and make sure we can talk to the Internet of Things. What's the big deal of this? We should be able to do this in a couple of days. Let me tell you my story. First job, 15 years ago, NPR Engineering brought me into a room with that machine in the middle, that VAX. Said, Kristin, you got to get us off that VAX. Also, see that guy on the right? His name's Ralph. You need to teach him Microsoft Project. And you need to figure out how long it's going to take us to change off that VAX. Well, we did. Ralph and I did it. It's going to take a really long period of time for us to get off. We present our stuff. That's me on the right. We do the first part, and it's, you know what, Kristin, you've done phenomenal work. And here's your package, because we're going to outsource this mess. And we are not going to take on the risk of trying to do 126 man-hours. So that's fine. I went to PBS Digital. They had no central operations. It was basically Clash of Clans, right? So the group, the entity that had the most corn and the wizards, they were the ones winning. I did this for about 8 years. But something was off, right? You know, and I started using words when I came into work like malaise, and you know, asking my boss for the next big thing and not knowing what. He couldn't tell me what it was. So you know what I did? I took a leap of faith. I took on the job of the first ever employee of the Public Media Platform. It was contingent on our first payment coming in from CPB, which was contingent on a contract being executed with NPR Legal. Have you guys ever talked to an NPR lawyer before? These guys kick ass. They see themselves as a firewall between the death and lawsuits with public media and the rest of the world. They make no money. They just like to be in this arena here. I had no lawyer. Other things that I worked on, because I worked out of NPR's building, and it's in DC, I had to certify that I had no farm animals in my cube. I also had to have a sexual harassment policy that included an escalation policy, although I was a team of one. Also during this time, this is my twin son, one of my twin sons, Dylan. He was in a wrestling match freshman year of high school, twisted him around, broke his ankle, 3 largest bones, reconstructive surgery. And my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. So through all of this, as a team of one, I'm not a team of one anymore, my other son, Ben, comes up to me one day and says, Mom, why don't you ask for help? And I had never asked for help. I'm a single mom. I 15-year-old twin boys. Take a chance. And now I say no. And now I'm going to hit every single one of you guys up for help. And here's the best part of public media. We will MacGyver your ass on anything. We know how to get shit done. We make no money and we do not care. We are going to build it. And guess what? We built it. Nobody thought we could. 18 months. Go to support.pmp.io. We launched publicly in August. You can get keys to the sandbox. You can see our documentation. You can see our SDKs. We're up, we're running, we're ready for business. And tomorrow we want to hear what you want to do with public media. So hook us up, and thank you for your time.